So P just stepped on something and it made a noise, and she's looking around like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Hi, baby. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. I am sleepy as fuck. That is nap for you to claw. How many times do I have to tell you that? That was my chair. I think I just hurt my foot. Or not. Felt like a piece of glass went into my foot. Okay. Little difficulty was moving stuff around. Okay. Spacebar. There we go. Guess I want to apply the settings. Okay. Okay, where did we leave off? I don't even remember. Anyone else remember? Are you having fun? My cat is so adorable. Currently rolling around in a bag. I'm not terrified because it's a brown bag, not a plastic one. Yeah. I don't know why you like doing that, but you do. So today I had to lay out a towel in front of her litter box because she keeps kicking the litter out of the box. Also, I do believe my tea is done. I'm gonna grab my tea. doing quick check that shows that it's actually on, you know? Grab my blanket because I'm freaking my ass off. Oh, so it's congrats on prayers. So you can hear, but hey. I'm trying to get my feet covered because it's really cold right now. Oh. I could go visit my sibling right now. Could do that. What is right here? Oh yeah. Hi, baby. You good?
An alien, able to use Remnant.
Coming to you?
Never thought I'd
No
see such a thing.
Kieran wants to
My
talk
uncle
more
had a remnant
about
valve
the
excellent
climb.
to open
We
and
should
close.
discuss it when you have time.
But it took her many,
You said he
many
saw
years
Turians
to
in the
achieve it.
jungle?
She was never
Is
able
that
to do
what
it
they call it?
reliably.
We didn't
Took
know.
a great deal
We
of
just
doing
I
it.
think.
Were they alright? Are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that stasis field for a while. I guess they could still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something. Or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So, I go to the third monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila!
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Rider. There is no third monolith. It's lost.
How do you lose an entire monolith?
It could be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
So females kind of hide their things. I just realized that. And I played this game multiple times. It is really saddening that we can't have, the Nomad out. It'd be so easy. Where we're heading.
Kieran Reverend Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
Everything here is trying to kill us.
One less to worry about.
Think that's it. Get ready to fight!
Ryder! Broker!
What are they doing out here?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
Turian Ark?
Ooh, shit. I can... I'm smart.
Ryder! Broker!
What are they doing out here?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
Turian Ark?
How many of these things are there?
Reinforcements!
Let's do this! Gravity goes away in 3.
I like that gun. Let me pick it up. Hi.
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Sarah Ryder, Human Pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanis hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
Debris and stasis pods from Natanis are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
The settlers here need your help.
I'm a stopgap. Mason is the solution. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanis, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
edifice was for? Some kind of aqueduct? Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Grand. Being up there seemed like a smart plan. It was just those fucking little machines.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Oh shit, hi. Using time. Let me up. Hiccups.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
What's waking up? I don't see anything waking up. is it?
Activating automated forward station deployment.
That's up there.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Just in time!
I can jump. No, for being a death world, it's very gorgeous. You know that, right?
I think that's it. Good work.
The monoliths are connected, sending instructions across the planet. But with only 2 of 3, it's like the planet's running a string of code with a chunk missing.
Whoa.
Why isn't it just completely broken like the other planets we've seen?
All planets start different. If broken, they'd also break differently.
Got a point on that. Shit! I wasn't wanting that. There's no winning against that.
Let's do this!
God damn it. They didn't fuck with us before.
The monoliths are connected, sending instructions across the planet. But with only 2 of 3, it's like the planet's running a string of code with a chunk missing.
Why isn't it just completely broken like the other planets we've seen?
All planets start different. If broken, they'd also break differently.
Make sure not to eat anything here. Or let any sap stick on your skin.
Thanks for the tip.
We're not alone.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
A little triangle.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
And last one.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Get out of here. I know for a fact that we can't get to that the area that we need for the
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
finding the monolith just yet. I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Woohoo! We're heading to the Nexus so we can go talk to our brother. So that we could do that. person.
It's such a mess. I don't know what
So how things go?
Look at this.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry, Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Hello
Got
there.
this, got that. Still missing the...
Mm. None of theirs are what I want.
Please report any suspicious activity
Bay.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Once we gather a few more contacts.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
I don't understand. I thought...
Scott?
This is all wrong. This is a nightmare.
Scott, it's okay. I didn't mean to.
His pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I don't feel well.
That's enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
Let me just state.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
But since it's only been 600 years, that Liara's only like 700 years old at this point. Because she was 100 years old in Mass Effect 3. 100 and something years old.
In the cluster.
So she'd be 700 and something years old now. Holy shit, she's reaching... She's what, like 300 more years left? God, that just killed me saying that out loud.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait. I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Of course.
I can walk, apparently. Right on into things.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
So, here's the thing. It could be the fact that it goes unanswered, because maybe it got destroyed in the battle with the, the Reapers. Or, maybe it got destroyed sometime after the Reapers due to some unforeseen incident. Or worst thing comes to worst, there's no one left in the Milky Way. That could always be the worst case. Hi, corpse.
Ryder, could we chat?
Am I in trouble? Tech. I should possibly read these, shouldn't I? I'm doing good, Corpse. How are you doing? Poker. Oh, wait. Two writer from Guild. The writer Bell tolls for thee. You mean the vortex on Nexus. I'll be the one shuffling the deck of doom. Cheers. Two writer from Cora. Writer. There's a report of Asari refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their art, too. Let's talk when you're free. Two writer from Phoebe. Thanks to that remnant storage box from the Eos vault, all I need is one particular piece of RemTech to complete my project. Let's get a look at it and what I need on Vold. If we have a chance, can we go find it? Look. Two writer from Phoebe. The PV'd. Your doctor is one of the nosiest Asari I've ever met, and that's saying a lot. She needs to take it down 4 or 5 notches, or it won't be long for the show. Which would be too bad, I think. Oh, never mind. Glad to be here. Two writer from Liam. Hey, Pathfinder. Just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. As soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined TI. And exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. It must include a list of medium themes to frontiers. Genres include Western, space opera, and oddly Turian historical dramas. Interesting. She writer from Liam. Heads up. First thing I did after Aya, figure out who to really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Jal had some pointers, and I got some names from smaller and Garan colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure. Saw it all the time in crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Lou Consul Vernon, if you see any message from her, just me reaching out. Go step. Liam has included a list of media themed to First Contact. Genres include hard science fiction and an Asari vid about First Contact with humanity, titled How They Must See Us. You're the boss. Two writer from Vetra. Pathfinder, I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about back channels, doing what I had to do, but be on the Nexus during the bad times. A lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things, because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you. So if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that. Betcha, do what you need to do to help us. I don't give two shits. Dear writer, I'm so glad for our chat earlier. I've had to defend what I believe so often, and I had to admit, I'm a little tired of it. Whenever I meet someone who feels the same, or just understands, I really appreciate it. So thank you, Suvi. True writer from Lexi. As a part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrition it needs. Carbohydrates, 5 to 11 servings a day. Fruits and vegetables, 4 to 5 servings a day. Proteins, 3 servings a day. That's 1 serving or less a day, Lexi. True writer from Joel. Pathfinder writer. My list of items I have brought aboard your ship, the Tempest. 1. Blankets and bedding in the event your unfamiliar alien bedding is insufficient or uncomfortable. 2. A small number of personal projects. These are bits and pieces of Angaran tech and weaponry. 3. 25 jugs of nourishment paste. This will need to be replenished regularly. 4. Armor, including my 2 Rolfjin, unknown alt. Keep suspenders and equipment to repair them. 5. Vials of salves, creams, and perfumes. I can provide your science officer with a list of ingredients if that is required. I've also brought my personal weapon, a Ket rifle. Been issued an Omni tool, which I'm currently calibrating. Hope this list is compliant. Dear writer from Jaw, Pathfinder the Human Initiative. I've heard privately from Ephra, the leader of the Resistance. He's very impressed that we are able to help our scientists on Havar. I can't say it! I can't say it! God damn it. Havar? I don't know if it's an L or not. Havarl. I'll have to listen to when they say it, okay? And I've made sure that he knows that you've played a key role. Maybe he's already said these things to you, but if I know Ephra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust. Being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting you and others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science. It seems like it is a universal truth. Universal, get it? I'll try to be even more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Jaw. Writer from Liam. Come by when you got a minute. I got an idea to run by you. Might help everyone deal with the craziness around here. Costa. I already read that. No Phoebe there.
You should have seen it. Perfect drift.
You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then? One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
I like how this is just open.
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I do like that they don't stay in one place.
Feeling okay?
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory. Things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think the only ones who don't change are Suvi and Paolo, but that's probably for the best. You know?
And you both have biotics. That's how it's said.
Yep. Though sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Humans are catching up.
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
She's got a boy.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company.
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say. You know it.
Yes?
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you're a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong, born from what was before, blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
An internal lens focuses an image onto the retina where it becomes electrical impulses that are deciphered by the brain.
You took my sarcasm as an invitation to show off. Pitiful.
You studied with Moshe Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
People are willing to die for her. She sounds pretty special.
She is. I hope you get to know her.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
Okay.
Well, enough about that. What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
I was born on Haval, our most ancient homeworld. We believe so, anyway.
Moved to Aya first chance you got?
I lived there because of the Vassal. It's a privilege to work on Aya, so we have a lottery to share it.
Aya reminds me of Earth, a little. I'll show you vid sometime. Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that, believe me. What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you.
That's me, excuse me.
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her, for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it. Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what...
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Korkro roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
We can talk more later.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Ryder.
How did she hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You talked about your back channels.
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them. You know where to find me.
I wonder where Cora is. Is she in her little area? Oh, she was. Well, I gotta go up anyway. I do like the design of this ship, no lie. Just like, look at this. Does this not look purple to y'all? But it's blue. It's a pale blue, but still blue. Ooh. I forget. I had to hold it.
Aya has so much biodiversity and the waterfalls.
Just like Surkesh.
I do have to talk to Calla, though. I know that.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Is military strategy really what...
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look...
I know how to get out of here, I promise.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet.
Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The Remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Awesome.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was?
Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Ugh. I died a little. Add a mute. Start dying.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationists and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I can press the right button.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Sorry. My nose, a little dry, so it's slightly bleeding. They have a lot more stuff to do now on the Nexus, so...
Watch your tone. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do. Your incompetence isn't my problem.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
I'm willing to airlock him. Don't need to give me anything, I will.
Hey everyone, I'm Marinda with Duncan Anon's Blessing. I'm starting an open mic night. Mail for signups will go out in a few minutes. It's all in fun, so don't worry if you're not a pro. Poetry, jokes, you can even sing if you like. Looking forward to your proposals.
That's a female Turian with a female human. That's awesome.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Don't.
All right. You can deal first. Having fun?
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
She must be a glutton for punishment.
That's her. That's how I know she'll always be there. Jill's a fertility expert, heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Huh. Sounds kind of disrespectful. It doesn't bother you?
Nah, she's like family. Supports me unconditionally. We just ride each other like that. You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
I fold.
Another one for me then.
Well, that's that. You win.
I've achieved my true purpose in life. What will I do now?
Revenge will be mine.
Someday, maybe. Jill predicted you'd be my downfall. Can't wait to tell her she was wrong. Another streak intact, I'll say.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
You were right. If I'd done what I planned, things would have gone badly.
Oh, does that mean you want a refund?
Oh, no. I got a buddy of mine to look at it. We came up with a mod to fix the problem. I wanted to show it to you, so you could modify your inventory.
Sure. Thanks. That'd be great, actually.
We ask that you refrain from picking foliage in the Nexus comment area.
Mm. Oh. Quickly, let's see. Then I'll check it out. Infiltrator is the one that we need for the check-in weapon.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Why would anyone want to eat something from Habitat 7?
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
How many times have I told...
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the Exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Does anyone else know about this?
My grandfather tried to tell Tan. He wouldn't believe him without proof.
Everything I hear about this...
This is my surprised face. Look, I can work, but Spender's a traitor and a danger to the station. He needs to be dealt with.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release. Later.
Apex is doing a sweep.
Got to do this. Ooh.
Thanks for understanding. About the outpost and the protesters.
You don't strike me as the political type.
I'm not. Just pro keeping everyone alive. Maybe those protesters will eventually understand too. It's done. I don't want to think about it. Need something else?
I was told I should talk to you about the...
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the Security Vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I really wish you could romance him.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you. Wrongly. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront Spender.
Should we? Yeah. So let's just be quite frank. This dude has almost killed a lot of people just because he's a dumbass.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then,
Hey, Carrie.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. Director Tan loved the first broadcast. Sent a contribution for your expenses.
Thanks.
Let's get to the juicy stuff. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping. But footage of that remnant fossil field. Can we get a model?
Sorry, am I in your way, lady?
Hydroponics reports oxygen.
How close do I gotta be to talk to this dude?
Ryder, is it? William Spender.
Running Colonial Affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work. What footage? Whoever you're talking to. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a...
Do we have anything else to do here? I don't think so. Maybe I will go do that. Here's the thing, there's always going to be, that one person you wish was romanceable in every game.
Dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Like, take Mass Effect 1. I wish Garrus was romanceable. I got my wish in ME2 for that. I got my wish. Then ME2 came around. I could romance Garrus. I was happy. Mordin. I wished I could have romanced Mordin. Sadly, no. Didn't happen. I then got my heart broken in ME3 when I watched him die. And in ME3, I had wished I could have romanced. Who was it? It was, James. There we go. You can flirt with James. And that's about it, I do believe. You can't absolutely romance him, though. You don't get a good ending with him, you know, which is sad. Because he doesn't do the fraternization. He'll just flirt. That's all. And also, throughout the series, all I wanted was to also romance the fuck out of our little fucking pilot, you know? Because, oh my god, cute. Joker is just... I can also say the same thing for Dragon Age. There's always going to be that one character you want to date there, too. Mass Effect and Dragon Age make such good characters that you just want to date the NPCs. You know, that aren't romanceable. For Dragon Age, it was... in the first one, Origins, I had, I wanted to romance... Who was it? When I first played it, it was, it was Sten and, Tegan that I wanted to romance in Origins. If no one remembers, Sten is the Qunari, no horns that we, help get a sword back from people who took it. Now, Tegan is the person that we helped in Redcliffe. He's the brother of the Arl. And, newsflash, in Veilguard, Sten is, quoted to be there. Not, quoted, but he, in a, little, note thing that we find, we get told about him.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in
But in, 2, I wanted to romance Cullen. And I think who else was... Oh. It was Varric. Varric and Cullen that I wanted to romance. Inquisition came around and I was like, we're gonna get a romance between Varric now, right? Right? Wrong. We got a romance with Colin though, so I was like, "Hey, okay with that. I'm good with that." I'm gonna wait to return the Hawks. Actually, no, we'll do that now. And then playing as a female, you can only date a select few.
First victim, I mean, brave soul.
Hi, I'm Vero, and I have this poem.
Oh, shit. Poetry.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Traced with green and gold, is precious more than ever. Now the hour is growing old. She'll watch my final parting, sketched bright upon the sky. While I stay young and sleeping, she will age, forget, and die. Her sweet and shining memory is safe within my mind, but why couldn't I
My
say
team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Why the hell did I say that then and there? No, as I was saying, as a female, I couldn't romance Cassandra, and I really wanted to, and they fucking fucked with everyone by doing that shit. By letting us flirt with her and then getting our hearts broken. Fuck y'all for that. I am still irritated that they did that. They played with my fucking heart.
Hello?
Gotta wait for that one. I should have eaten before I... started stream. I did not, though. So I was like, I'm fine. I'm hungry. Let's go talk to Ephra. Let me in!
Have you talked with Joel much? Oh yeah, traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Alright. There's a break, so I'm gonna go and get food. I'll be right back. I am back with food. It's called hot dog. I also had to help my mama with something. We got the new bag of food for Sophie, so we had to put that away. I think I already looked at it, right? Yeah. Beat to Efra.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science team. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Giles says you want to help find the Moshae. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kett facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Efra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
What I meant was, let our scientists... Let's up the chance for success. I'm offering. You should accept.
Very well. I'm not stupid, and I love the Moshae. You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
The team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Kett facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
What'd I do this time? I'm running the wrong way. I also like that we can walk on shit. Hold on. Let me turn this thing into Liam.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
So, you've gained Efra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Efra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshae. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Kett. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes. He suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Kett.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Efra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Efra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
To be honest, I would hate that too. This is a little wonky. Hopefully turn that stuff down. Oh.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Suvi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. What can I do for you?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. Sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Salarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy.
That starts in less than
There
a
are
minute.
things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of...
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
What do you think of...
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know...
Do I have any more emails? My nose is fucking really worth reading. Storm. My nose is running. Oh god. Should be good now. Should.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Now that we can't have the make out so that we can ride in it. It's so much quicker getting around. You know that? Do I go invisible? I do.
Enemies!
Ryder, Tholdia lives near here. She's our best lead to finding Aksul.
Think she'll talk? Cat!
Protect Tholdia!
Rokar. They died fighting.
Aksul must have sent them to watch over Tholdia.
Locked. I'll override it.
Don't come any closer.
We're here to help.
Don't touch me.
You need medical attention.
It's too late for that. I made sure of it.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The Ket are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Aksul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Tholdia. Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Axul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshai.
Another reason to rescue her.
Come on, let's go.
What? Oh. I'm in combat? Who am I in combat with? I'll let it go.
Let's give this a try.
That is fucking cool as fuck.
Whoa.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
I wonder if the sages up here know anything about the Remnant. It's probably too much to hope they'll share secrets with us.
I wouldn't count on it. that?
Bypass that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I am Ryder, Pathfinder with the...
That does not explain how. It doesn't matter.
Havarl's in
With Ryder's help, Halva... It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin. A chasm separates Want from Khan. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation, an unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you, Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission. A Roka? That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Jal.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision?
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry,
And yet yours. As I was saying, and that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
It is not just belief. It is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think...
About...
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station? It used to be a large settlement. A dar. Amara moved there when she left Mithrava.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, I don't want to impose.
Don't mind me just getting stuff. Curious. Rude. I broke the memory trigger.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
We've got targets!
So much violence.
Need a way to get across the chasm. Don't think we'll be getting anytime soon.
That's it. Good work.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
That starts in less than a minute.
Ryder.
Hello.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that. What can I do for you?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know...
Why do you look so grumpy?
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Oh, grumpy.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Storm.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Mm. Okay, we need to change people. We'll keep Jaal because he is a resistant fighter. We will change it to... Or... No, wait, we haven't had Vetra yet. We've had Corellium for the beginning. Now we can have other people. Okay.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet
Audio's fucking up.
had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Ungarai, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Whoa!
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
very funny, Ryder.
Come on, it was a little funny.
Sylvie wasn't kidding about the cold.
Good place for a secret hideout. The snow and ice camouflages everything.
Where are we meeting the resistance team? Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Peter, right ahead. I need a minute to defrost.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
You can wait until after we unfreeze ourselves.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
You don't say.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. I'm reading a severe temperature drop. The ambient temperature is normal.
Who knows how much time we have?
Mashal's dead. You saw the explosion.
How to protect yourself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Terror.
We're gonna need some kind of stimulant. Yes, what is it? Don't you have more important places to be? This is... Wound? No, sir.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're trying...
There's no time to wait.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Good. Give me a double dose of summon, quick.
Double?
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
I appreciate the warm welcome. It's a joke. To break the ice. Get it? Ugh. Probably a translation thing.
Perhaps. Strange jokes aside, I hope you will join our fight again. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
That's why I came here. To help.
If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Vold without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
Give me one moment.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads were encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way, no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The Nav... You seem to be adept at decryption.
Jarl, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
But I brought the snacks.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Havarl. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You are amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here to seek.
So, what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some Ket. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Those red lights, you said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
Is it difficult to live out here?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too.
The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Visan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
You be safe too, Jarl Amadarov. Has your sister recovered from her mission? She was brave.
So brave.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you.
Little lag.
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara, the Resistance? What's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Okay.
Can you even see through this snow?
Trust me.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
At least I don't go over the fucking ridge.
Temperature's back to normal. Coming through!
Pathfinder, this way! Pathfinder, this way! Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy. Are you alright?
Better now that those Ket are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk. And I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tried?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
What are you...
I'm just a scout. But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
I'm on fire.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
Axul is stockpiling supplies. Why?
It's troubling. Effort should hear of this.
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now. Looks like the Ket got here before us. Here they come!
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Especially since we are on fire.
Looks like an Angaran settlement.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Now I'm thinking about that one job I did. Drilling for Ezo on an ice planet.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
Isn't it just normal ice?
We can't just attack an entire Ket base.
You're that A. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket kill people. So, will you fight them?
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment,
That alien pathfinder they call Ryder.
Try asking Palmer all about
It's
it.
been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Is it?
Maybe.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Forward station, right?
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Our histories say there were once flower meadows unfold. Colors we didn't have names for.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
I would not like to be lost out here on my own.
Mining zones.
I'm gonna call it here. I'm not feeling all that well. If no one could tell, my nose is stuffed up. I will stream more tomorrow. Hopefully I feel a little bit better then. If not, oh well, I still stream. Until